Breaking news overnight that we've been covering for you since early this morning. A 5-year-old girl is dead after being thrown from the Dick Meisner Bridge in St. Petersburg, and now her father, John Chuck Jr., is in jail charged with first-degree murder.
Now, we do have team coverage on this sad breaking news. Adrian Pedersen is live from Maximo Park in St. Pete with a look at how this could even happen. But first, Lindsay Mastis was there as the father was walked to be booked into jail. So, Lindsay, you're learning more about him this morning.
We really are. Good morning, Gail and Rod. John Chuck Jr. is going to be charged, they say, with first-degree murder, aggravated assault, and fleeing and evading police. Police say that he threw his 5-year-old daughter, Phoebe, over a bridge to her death. Now, they just transferred him from the St. Petersburg Police Department to the Pinellas County Jail. I want to show you some video of him walking. He did not say a word. He kept his head down. We asked questions, but he didn't say anything. He turned away so that we couldn't see his face, even as they drove away. Now, he lives in Tampa with his parents, we're told. He has a criminal history, including battery, domestic violence charges, as well as a DUI back in 2013. And right now you're looking at some of those mugshots from those earlier charges. One of the things I wanted to mention is what we were told happened is there was a police officer traveling behind him, and he was about a car length away when all of this happened. That officer has reported that he saw the little girl, and he says that she was alive when she was thrown over that bridge. The officer says he tried to get down there. He walked, he actually kind of crawled down to see if there was anything that he could do. He said that there was a strong current, and he also had heard the splash, so he knows that she went in. Now, this suspect, police say, had taken off, and there was a pursuit. They eventually had to use a strip stick to flatten his tires. I want to show you some pictures now of his vehicle. It's a white PT Cruiser. If you notice those windows there, they're all bashed out. They say that they had to bash those windows out to get him out of the car, that he was not cooperating and was not willing to pull over for them. And that is where that fleeing and evading police charge is coming in. And of course, we're learning more, and we're going to be out here all morning. There's going to be a press conference at 8 in the morning. We're going to be there. We'll bring that to you live. Reporting live in St. Petersburg, I'm Lindsay Mastis. Gail and Rod.
You know, Lindsay, when you think about it, how scared that child must have been, 5 years old, at the hands of her own father, thrown over a bridge. All right, thank you for that update.
And our team coverage continues this morning with Adrian Pedersen. She's been live all morning long at Maximo Park. That's very near the Dick Meisner Bridge where this girl was thrown. And, you know, Adrian, just to think that there's an off-duty officer who saw all of this happen and that baby just going over the side is just unbelievable.
This really is unbelievable and so tragic, Rod. And right now, the main question is why? What could possibly possess someone to do this to their own child? Now, as we continue to ask that question this morning, we're learning more details. We now know that 25-year-old John Chuck was driving over the Dick Meisner Bridge right back here leading up to the Sunshine Skyway when he stopped, got out his 5-year-old daughter Phoebe out of the car and threw her off the side of the bridge. A police officer ran down to the water, tried to find her. A search started, and I talked to a local fisherman who tried to help that search, and he was devastated to learn that the little girl didn't make it.
Just nothing that you can do about it. You know, you just feel like you're racing around and you feel your stomach's kind of got a little rumble to it, like, is that her? Is that her? Every time you see a wave break. Nothing you can do, though.
Just so awful. The fisherman described quite a frantic scene to me, talking about officers and deputies all on boats searching. In the end, it was the Eckerd College search and rescue team that found her. Crews did CPR, but again, they could not save her. Now, as for how this all unfolded, an officer on his way home from work with St. Pete Police saw that PT Cruiser going 100 miles per hour. And that's when he tried to stop John Chuck. Now, as he did, that's when he got out of the car and threw that 5-year-old off the bridge. Then he sped off immediately, and eventually deputies as well as police officers caught up with him going the wrong way on 75 in Manatee County. So thank goodness they caught up with him when they did, because he could have eventually hurt and maybe even killed someone else. So again, as we get more details about this, people are just really heartbroken around here, from local fishermen as well as to the police officers who helped in this search. Such a sad story.
Yeah, it really is a sad story. And I know there's a news conference that takes place at 8 o'clock this morning. And of course, we are going to carry that live on WFLA.com. Adrian, thanks so much for that live report.
And of course, we will continue to follow this breaking news all morning long for you. But right now, let's get to our other big story of the day.